from VOA Learning English. This is the Education Report. Experts estimate that half of the 6,000 languages spoken on our planet will have disappeared by the end of the century. In West Africa, academics are trying to protect the language and the rich cultural heritage of Togo. At the University of Lomé, Professor Mbuke Adobe Oyakwe studies video of Gan cultural rituals. The professor is a cultural heritage specialist. He himself is again one of many ethnic groups in Togo. He has made films of Gan cultural customs with financial assistance from the United States. He says the Gan have an important place in Togo's history and culture. Gan rituals show how its people see their world, the interaction between the living and the dead, the seen and the unseen. The Gan believe in many different voodoo gods. But today, Professor Oyakwe says fewer and fewer Gan children go through voodoo initiation ceremonies. He says that increasingly the new generation does not recognize the importance of these cultural traditions. He says formal education and the spread of Christianity have reduced their influence. Many young people think traditional practices are uncivilized. And while the Gan language is widely spoken in Lomé, the professor says it is not taught in schools. Gan is one of about 39 languages spoken in Lomé. Anahit Minasan is a languages specialist with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Traditions. He says a language needs people who speak it as their first language. She says a language needs people who can speak it as their second language. If they are not, she says a language is extinct. She says languages can die as the result of increasing globalization. For VOA Learning English, I'm Alec Villarreal. Some call me nature, others call me Mother Nature. I've been here for over 4.5 billion years, 22,500 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. Yes, your future depends on me. When I thrive, you thrive. When I falter, you falter, or worse. But I've been here for years. I have fed species greater than you, and I have starved species greater than you. My oceans, my soil, my flowing streams, my forests. They all can take you or leave you. How you choose to live each day, whether you regard or disregard me, doesn't really matter to me. One way or the other, your action will determine your fate, not mine. I am nature. I will go on. I am prepared to involve. Are you? I am a flower. Yes, yes, I'm beautiful. I've heard it before, and it never grows old. I'm worshipped for my looks, my scent, my looks. But here's the thing, life starts with me. You see, I feed people. Every fruit comes from me. Every potato, me. Every grain of rice, me. Me. I know, but it's true. I know, but it's true. But sometimes I feed their soul. I'm, I, sometimes I feed their soul. I am their words when they have none. I say I love you without a sound. I'm sorry without a voice. I inspire the greatest of them. Painter, poets, pattern makers have been amused to the more. But in my experience, people underestimate the power of pretty little flower because 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 the life does start with me and it could end without me.